सर्वधर्मस्थापकत्वं सर्वधर्मस्वरूपक आचार्याणां महाचार्यो रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हि या सर्वविद्या स्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। परतत्वे सदा लीनो रामकृष्ण समाज्ञया यो धर्मस्थापनरतो वीरेशं तं नमाम्यहम्। कालिंदी पुल्लकमले माधवेन क्रीडारत ब्रह्मानन्दं नमस्तुभ्यं सद्गुरु लोकनायक। योगानंद प्रेमानंद चान्ये जे च वै पार्षदा रामकृष्णगत प्राणां सर्वांस्तां प्रणमाम्यहम्। Pranams to Holy Trio. Pranams to all the senior monks who are here, and my respectful namaskar to the reporters and the speakers of this session and all the delegates who have come from different parts of the country, from different member ashramas of all the 36 Parishads. I am associated with Parishad for more than 30 years. Anyhow, I have visited many of the ashramas in Bengal, Odisha, Assam, Northeast area, Kerala, then Karnataka, Uttarakhand, and in this way I learned how the ashramas are progressing during these days. I wondered at the performance of Bapatla Sri Ramakrishna Seva Samiti when I went for the first time. I have seen it as a whole holistic ashrama program. From people of different ages, they come and they think that the ashrama belongs to them only. This ashrama published many books and they conduct various programs for children and other activities. They are pass out. A very efficient IAS officer, he also came and attended a function. I saw him mostly in the kitchen, dining hall. He was serving people. We did not know that he is a big officer who was almost joint director of Dehradun IAS Training Center. Many boys were there. They know it, this Samiti, as their own. 3 brothers, unmarried, bachelors, they have devoted, sacrificed their life. Some left their job, his job, and joined this Samiti. This type of sacrifice is wanted among the members of all the Bhava Prachar Parishad. Not like that, it is not possible. But as Thakur used to say, Ami 16 ana kore gelam, tomra 1 ana koro. If those persons can be taken as ideal rishis, as our Bhajanananda ji Maharaj, our revered Vice President Maharaj, was speaking or telling in his speech, really, it will be a blessing. More than 1,000 centers, non-affiliated or private centers have come up during this time. More are some are waiting as observer. But we want quality. We say quality control, not only quantity. Only land, building, money is not enough. Recently, on the 27th of this day, I had been to an ashrama near our Ramakrishna Math, Cossipore. It is in North 24 Pargana. I found a young man who is serving in ordnance factory, who is the treasurer of the ashrama. He did not inform the president and the secretary, and he himself is printing notice on behalf of his rights. Ramakrishna-Vivekananda, this ashrama, Parichalak Mandalir Pokhe, ba Parichalak Mandali, which he cannot do. This is a crime. I called him and he withdrew it and he begged to be pardoned. Now, you see, a qualified person who was an ex-student of Ramakrishna Mission, who became treasurer, he disobeyed the senior secretary, senior position holders. Say, executive council, they say, instead of managing committee, he did not obey them. He is going to Jarambati Kamarpukur and telling, I am coming from that ashrama. And he is enjoying as a guest in the guest house. This type of thing cannot be tolerated. So all the members of these ashramas, you are to be united. You should have mutual love and respect among each other. Sister Nivedita used to say, life, life, life is wanted. Jiban chai, jiban chai, jiban chai. We do not want words. It is said, 1 ounce of work is more than tons of words. We may memorize many things. We may memorize the whole library. Swamiji says, instead of that, if we can assimilate 5 good ideas, then we can be a better man. He is more learned who has learned about 5 values and imbibed these in his or her life, rather than memorizing a whole library, big library. So this is the idea Bhajananandaji was telling, that the Bhava Prachar Parishad or Bhava Prachar members should be the carrier of the message of the Holy Trio. And he spoke in details what are the message of Sri Ramakrishna Deva, Holy Mother and Swamiji. So we know that, we read that, we sell books, we have in ourselves gospel, then the life of Sri Ramakrishna, life of Holy Mother, life of Swamiji, but we do not read even among those books. I used to conduct quiz among the convener and the secretaries, presidents of the Bhava Prachar Parishad member ashramas. I have seen my convener could not answer even about the cover of the book. A book was given as which is to be read. That book was given to all of them. He did not touch even that book. He told, I have forgotten. I have not seen. This should not be the plea. 50 pages of Swamiji's book he has not actually read, and he is leading the ashrama as a convener. Nowadays in Bengal, at least I know, and I heard in other Parishads also, there are many old persons who are not giving the keys or the position to the younger ones, which have been already discussed here, that young people, young boys in the youth Parishad, Yuva Parishad should be included, one at least, in our management, in managing committee. And they should be given gradually responsibilities. Their involvement is necessary. In Tripura Parishad, about which Nibid Sen said, I know there was an old man. He was a devotee, he was initiated, he was not leaving his position. Suddenly, cancer came to him. Jama came in the form of cancer. Then he informed me that, Maharaj, I choose this boy. You please persuade him and make him ready to take the charge of the secretary. I told, yes, I also went to that place. I will not tell the name of the person or the place. Then he ultimately gave him the keys, files. After 7 days, his daughter went to a doctor. Doctor consoled her that your father has no cancer. So he was informed that you have no cancer. Then he told, Swami Divyananda forced me to give keys and files to this boy. I have never told, he himself gave. And after 7 days, that boy gave the keys back. Key and files, etc., accounts. Then what happened? Again, after 7 days, he had fever, he had some ailments, and doctors examined and told cancer has been aggravated. So he again phoned me, Maharaj, I want to give back the keys, files. This is happening. In Hooghly Parishad, I know many old men where they are in the committee. They tell young men, we do not find. 90 years old, he was not giving the key. In this way, many Parishads are there, at least 20 or 30, not Parishad, ashramas, who has only old men, old women, they are running. They should hand over the baton to younger ones. One day they will definitely die. I have seen Tulsi Manas Mandir, where there is a statue or image of Tulsi Das. In front of this, Tulsi Ramayana is there. By mechanically, the pages are being changed. Tulsi is doing this. I told one secretary, old secretary, will there be a statue of you and it will be robotized and that statue will run the ashrama? Would it be better? Please hand over. Ultimately he died. Still now I do not know whether old people are there and new young generation are coming up or not. It should be done. Otherwise, it will not continue. The movement will be stopped, not totally, but locally, in your place, where there is such narrowness. Or our Nikhil Maharaj told in the morning, bang, tang, and rank. This should not be there. We should not hanker after rank, position. I went to a society, means this I can tell, Rotary Club, handing over the powers. I saw 3 generations' name were declared. This year, this is the body, secretary is this, president is this, treasurer is this man. Next year, there will be this set of people. Next year, another set of people. They believe that all the members, Rotarians, are capable of running the society, the club, Rotary Club. Similarly, Lions Club. The Lions believe that all the Lion members can be secretary, can be president, can be treasurer. We have to be like that. We have to train the juniors, the rest of the members. I will go to ashram, I will know all the things, I will bring the papers, I will not read out to them. I will not allow them to be capable of running the ashrama in future in my absence. This is to be changed. For that, from headquarters, regular instructions are being sent to the conveners, to the president, vice president, and these papers reach all the ashramas. But we do not take much interest. We do not care. You should take care of this, then only we can develop. Andhra Pradesh. I went to Kaderi from Kadapa. Then I saw a very beautiful thing. There was devotee conference, devotee convention. I saw in the lectures for 2 days, Muslim ladies are coming 20 in a group. They have formed a Sharada Seva Samiti. There is a newly started, they are running a tailoring training school. They came with burqas, covered the whole body. When we were speaking, they opened their face and they were looking at us, hearing to our lectures. Our lectures were immediately being translated by Shyam Sundar Murthy ji. In this way, the Muslims even, they used to participate in our conferences. Like non-resident, they were resident delegates, and other non-resident Muslims also entered their name, and they are also coming. In the audience, they were sitting. This is a rare thing, but we should gradually involve, it has been said, the Hindus, Muslims, even Christians. If we can bring them to our fold, then it will be very good. Message of Sri Ramakrishna was discussed by Bhajanananda ji. He said, Jatomat Tatapat. The leader of that Muslim team was initiated by President, most revered President Maharaj, on that day whom I have seen. This is also my very beautiful experience in that place, Andhra Bhava Prachar Parishad Sanmelan. In this way, there are varieties if we move from one place to another. But we should grow horizontally, vertically, and especially mentally. Swami Vivekananda defined man. Man is an infinite circle whose circumference is nowhere, but the center is located at one point. God is a similar infinite circle whose circumference is nowhere, but the center is everywhere. We should expand. Expansion is life, contraction is death. So brothers and sisters who have come here as delegates of different Bhava Prachar Parishad, you have listened to the lectures, deliberations, which were unique in nature. You could not have heard if you could not come to this conference, 2 days conference. You are blessed, you are fortunate. So please try to imbibe these ideas in your lives. Make your lives fruitful so that our individual ashramas will grow. I know, like Bapatla, they help the local ashramas to grow, as Nibid Sen was telling. If anybody has problem, they advise them nicely. They physically visit, they physically help in different ways, directly, indirectly. We should be all the members of one Parishad should make a team, should feel that we belong to this Parishad. I belong to North 24 Pargana Parishad. I belong to Kerala Parishad. I do not belong to my ashrama only. I belong to a big family. Like here, when you come, we request you to think that you belong to Ramakrishna movement, Ramakrishna Sangha. Ramakrishna Sangha is made up the monastics, made up the householder devotees, and Maharaj told in the morning that you have to lead the life of rishis. All of you you cannot be bachelors like Bapatla brothers, but you may be married, you will definitely marry, but with that you should have a goal. That the goal of human life is to see God. On 2nd May, I was going to Bangladesh via Maiman Singh, via Uttar Ruiya village, North Ruiya. There is a private ashram is coming up. There I met about 40 boys and girls of 10 to 12 years. I asked them, what is the goal of human life? Immediately they said, to see God. Where is God? I do not see God anywhere here. Then they told one girl of 10 years old that God is in human form, human being, in all of us. In what way? Then another boy of 12 years old, he is in the form of Antaratma. অন্তরাত্মা রূপে তিনি আছেন আমাদেরই ভেতরে। This is the actually teaching of the Holy Trio. This is actually Vedanta. This is religion, to feel yourself as divine. In the message, when Maharaj was telling Bhajananandaji, he told the message of Swamiji is divinity in man. Yet the sinners know it is a sin to call a man sinner. You are the children of immortal bliss, Amritasya Putra. The West did not hear these words. Many heard this for the first time. They heard only about sin. People are sinners only. No, we are divine. Each soul is potentially divine. Not only to carry this, we are to express this through our day-to-day behavior, day-to-day daily movements. Our words, our activities, our thoughts should be like that we are not ordinary persons. You are not ordinary person, otherwise you could not come and start an ashrama or be an instrument of Sri Ramakrishna in running these ashramas. You have certainly some speciality, but you should have a bigger target. You are actually really blessed. You have come here, not only come here, Belur Math, you are expressing Sri Ramakrishna's message through your ashramas in your life. So, nice points have been discussed to start book sale. Some have book sale already. To arrange for library, to read books so that our devotees, children can read nice books on Ramakrishna-Vivekananda literature, Ramayana, Upanishad. In this way, we should grow gradually. Everything has been told by actually about 16 Swamijis were there, or 13 Swamijis were there, and 8 devotees were there in the last session, in different groups, Bengali, English and Hindi. And all the points, what is to be done, has been nicely described by the reporters, which the discussions have been summed up nicely. Our Ajit Kumar, Sukad Ram Pandey, Devashish Sen, Nibid Sen, Ashutosh Babu, they have all discussed these points. Now, I will tell another experience. Prabhanandaji also was very much active, our last vice president who had passed away recently, about 1 year back. He actually took me to Tinsukia in the beginning of 80, almost after my sannyasa. I was accompanied by Santatmanandaji. He took us for a definite purpose. Santatmanandaji taught all the member ashramas assembled in the conference, Bhava Prachar Parishads Sammelan, keeping accounts, how to keep accounts maintained properly. Auditors will do audit, but regular accounts, how to be maintained, how the secretary, the treasurer, or the person devotee who is given the duty of maintaining accounts, how they should do it. He took about 2 hours to give in detail. I also took a class, theoretical and practical, on puja, daily worship. About 40 members of different ashramas who regularly maintains the shrine, they participated and they learnt about puja. Here also in Howrah Parishad, we conducted puja class for the Bhava Prachar Parishad ashram. This is should be a regular practice. All the members should come to the ashrama and at least enter the shrine, if you have, in the ashrama regularly, and see there is no dirt or dust in the ashrama. the shrine. Ashrama campus should also be clean, but more cleanliness should be in the shrine. Otherwise, Thakur's presence you will not feel. God will be there. God is everywhere. But if you do not maintain cleanliness, His presence you cannot feel. So all the private ashramas should take care of this thing. The ashrama should be properly clean, and especially the shrine. The members, the executive members, they should come at least in a fortnight and meet and discuss about all the points of the ashramas, problems and how to solve the problem. If there is no problem, how you are progressing, that should be known to each other, to everybody. Sometimes only secretary and president, they know everything. The members do not know. They only come in a general meeting, so they are not allowed to know also. You call everybody at least once in a fortnight and conduct a meeting, informal meeting, and tell what are you going on, what is going on, what is your future plan, how to develop your ashrama. In this way, you should be united. You should work together, not separately. Secretary's ashram, secretary will only know. President's ashram, president will only know how to work. So you have to involve everybody so that everybody thinks that it is my ashrama. It has already been told. Involve everybody, go to the local people, do some relief work. Don't depend on Ramakrishna Mission or Math centers only. I went to Odisha. Report was being read. Then one member ashrama told, we could not do any relief work because Ramakrishna Math, Bhubaneswar or Puri did not give us any relief item. I told, what are you doing? You have 20 or 25 members in the executive committee. You can contribute from your own money at least 1,000 rupees and collect from your relatives or other devotees. Then you can give 100 blanket from your ashrama. God helps those who help themselves. You will have to do something. Then everything will come. Money does not make man, but man makes money. Many poor people are there. We know they contribute money to us beyond their capacity. At the time of Sri Ramakrishna, Suren was giving more. Thakur told in Bengali, 12 hath kakuder, 13 hath bichi. He contributes more than he earns. Nag Mahashaya, we know, household devotee, how much sacrifice he did. His wife one day cut her hairs and sent Nag Mahashaya to collect some money and purchase some rice for guests. There are many incidents in Nag Mahashaya's life. So our ideal is this. Sannyasins are there, household devotees. Sri Ramakrishna Bhaktamalika, written by Swami Divyananda ji Maharaj. In that book, you will read the lives of household devotees, how they led their life. They are the beacon light. They will show us the path, how to go. Mahajanasya gata sapantha. Lives of great men remind us that we can make our lives sublime while departing, leave behind us footprints on the sand of time. So brothers and sisters who have come here and attended this conference for 2 days, you are blessed, you are fortunate that you are representing your ashramas which are in different parts of India. I request you, whatever you have learned, whatever you have noted down, at least you go and note down other things which you have heard. And you sit with your brothers and sisters, the members of your asrama, and discuss what you have learned in this conference, because only 2 persons could come here. We had no accommodation. So rest of the brothers, members should know what you have learned, what ought to be done by all of them. Not only you two will do this, you two will implement this, or they also will have to implement these ideas. So, I conclude, I pray to the Holy Trio to bless us all, and so that we can proceed further. One boy joined our order after 20 years. One of his relatives, junior, asked, "Are you really satisfied?" The boy, now a monk, he told, "Yes, I am satisfied because I have chosen the right path. But I am not satisfied because I have not reached the goal." Discussions were there on this subject, but this is the thing for you also. You have taken the correct path. You have formed ashramas, or your seniors formed these ashramas. You are leading these ashramas. So this is a noble path. You should be satisfied in that way. But you should not feel satisfied. You should feel not satisfied or dissatisfied because you have not reached the goal. More is to be done. All the ashramas ought to expand, ought to expand. There is no limit. Infinity is our goal. With this, I end and I thank you all.